I'm on a city road in London. And it's beautiful. it's absolutely beautiful. I love this car. I absolutely love it. Land Rover used to make Defenders for farmers with wooden benches, holes in the floor, but no more. Today they've revamped the Defender and it looks absolutely stunning. This is the short wheelbase version. It's a 90 as they call it. It comes in a 90, a 110 and also a 130. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It's menacing looking. I mean, check out the lights at the back. You get the spare wheel, as all old Defenders used to have, at the back, and it's really beautiful. And today we're going to look at a few of its features and give it a first impression review. And if it's your first time here, welcome. I post these videos every other day. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's crack on. And what we're going to do is we're going to start straight away with the boot. Now, the boot in here is not that big. It is the short wheelbase version. And I've actually got the figures on my piece of paper here. It's only 297 litres, but if you do put the seats down, you get a 1,263 litres of storage space. Let's have a look at some of the features of the boot. It's not very big. It's my first time opening the boot. So join with me as I discover what this boot has. On the right-hand side, you have a cover that opens up to a 3-pin socket. Fantastic for the UK. We got some tethering points behind the seats. And then if you look on the left-hand side, there's a cover to a 12-volt socket. And yet then you got these interesting buttons, which I believe this one raises the car up and lowers the car down. And this one should bring out a tow lift, a towing thing. Let's have a look. Let's see what this does. Right, it's beeping. Let's see what happens. Look at that, and out it comes. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It's still beeping, it's still making a noise. And then we can also lower the car. Can you see that going down? Let me do it from this side. There you go, it's going down, and we can also lift it. There it goes. Wow. I gotta say that is extremely high. I mean, look where I'm standing. It's very, very high up. It's got the air suspensions on this one. You also get a little flimsy cover that covers absolutely sod all. Covers nothing. Something else I've noticed is there's a little storage pocket at the back of the door. And when you close it, it's got these hinges that wherever you stop, it will stay over there, which is a very good feature because it's actually quite a heavy door. And to get it going again, you have to give it a bit of a push and off it goes. When you step in the vehicle, you are greeted with luxury. Something that wasn't around in the old original Defenders with the wooden benches in the back. Now, I've just picked up this vehicle, so I haven't really gone through its features and what it has. So join me as I go through everything. So we'll start with the infotainment system. I see it's a curved screen, which is beautiful. It's a touch screen. It seems a little bit laggy. Let's see what we got here. So we have a navigator, absolutely beautiful. It's clear, it's beautiful. Okay, I can connect my phone, which I'll do a little bit later. Media is, I guess, the radio or whatever it is you want to play. Just want to say about connecting phone, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can control other things from the screen, like your slope assist, compass, wheel info, your weight sensing, so when you're going through water or deep waters, energy impact, driving style. I'm not sure what that is. I guess that's a computer showing you how well or how bad you've been driving. Let me just turn on the engine. I guess that's why it didn't pick up the media and all that kind of stuff. Going a little bit further down, beautiful gear stick. Feels good, feels solid, feels robust. And then we have the climate control knobs. Now, if we press that, you know what, I just want to see something because, yeah, you see if you press that button, let's go back again. If you press this button with the 4 dots, it brings you to further settings. And when you go into seats, although you can control the seats, adjust the seats from the side, this is electronically adjustable because it's a 75th anniversary edition. But you have the seat warmers inside this screen, and to turn it on, I guess you press the power button, and you got different levels of how strong they should be. Front, rear, lovely. We'll turn it off for now. Let's go back to further down here. Physical climate control buttons. If you press it in, I see you can also do your seat warmers, and it's also got seat coolers, this one. So if you go to the left, it cools down the seat. And then you can also control the temperature of the car. Pressing this button controls the fan speed, and then pressing this button, there we go, is your comfort program selected. So you've got to use this knob here, where is it? Yeah, to go through which kind of driving mode you would like it to be in. And we'll put it back into comfort. What else we got here? There's a physical volume button, physical power button for the stereo. We love that. You could turn off the engine auto start. Going further down, we have a storage area. It's actually a floating kind of, let me just open my door and get out that you can see what I'm trying to show you here. There we go. It's actually a floating area. So you've got storage underneath the center console. Got cup holders, and you got a wireless phone charger over here. But back to this part here, we have a 12-volt socket, USB, and a USB-C socket. Isn't it lovely? Then we've got the glove compartment, and on this one, it's actually got a fridge. Fantastic. Talking about storage, there is a nice sized glove box, and there is plenty of door bins. Nice and big, lovely, absolutely beautiful. You've got a bit more storage over here on the right and on the left of the steering wheel, and you've got some more storage space up front. Let's move on to the steering wheel and the speedometer and see what we got over here. So first of all, on the steering wheel on this side, it's got a heated steering wheel button. We then have the cruise control settings. It's actually got radar cruise control, this car. On the left-hand side is all the stereo settings. But another thing that the left does is this button here controls the screen that you have in front of you. And let me just show you what I mean. So if you press this in, you can decide between info panel, display layout, and heads-up display settings. Yes, it does have heads-up display. I hope we can see that on the camera. Personally, I don't like it. I might switch it off soon. But you can change, let's see, the display layout. Let's see what kind of options it gives us. Right, 2 dial, which is on now. 1 dial, which looks like this. Let's go back again. Display layout. You can also choose to have a full map. Absolutely beautiful. This reminds me a lot of the Mercedes infotainment system display layout. And there was something I saw before, because 1 dial, you can also change what you have on the left panel and the right panel. So let's take the left panel and let's change that to driver assistance. Clock. Oh, look at that beautiful clock. Right, so you can have it like that. The options are endless on this car. Personally, I like the good old-fashioned way of having display layouts where you have your speedometer on one side, your rev count on the other side, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Isn't that beautiful? Let's talk about the quality for a second. I've got to tell you, it's absolutely beautiful in here. You have this soft touch material. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It feels somewhere between suede and leather. If you do know what it is, please let me know in the comment section below. And you have this material, it goes all the way through. It really is beautiful, and you have the exposed screws. It looks rugged, it feels rugged. It's just a great place to be. Let's have a look at the back seats for a second, because this can get a little bit awkward when you get in and out of it. And I'm going to try and show you in the most dignified way possible what I mean by that. By the way, these are the electronically adjustable seating controls we spoke about earlier. Now, to get in the back, you've got to pull this lever here forward, and then you see this button here. You have to press that button, and the whole seat slides forward. Now, it takes a while, but once it's done, let's try this. Oh. Excuse my language. And there we go. There you have it. We're in. Then you can press the button on the side and bring the seat back. And as you can see, there is absolutely plenty of legroom back here. Plenty of headroom, and it feels very airy, especially because of this little piece of glass you have, which is absolutely great. We've got a grip handle, and you've also got down here more USB sockets and your own climate control settings. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And just to have a look at the car from this point of view, it's a beautiful, beautiful car. Now I gotta say that driving this car is an absolute doddle. Yes, it's got a big bonnet, but you know what? It's a 90. It's not as big as the other ones. Now the engine is a diesel, it's a 3-litre diesel. This one has 246 brake horsepower, but it also comes with 296 brake horsepower. There are also two petrol engines, and there's a plug-in hybrid, although the plug-in hybrid is not available in the short wheelbase in the 90 version. But driving it it's quiet, it's smooth, it's easy, the steering is light. It's very easy, as I said earlier, to get comfortable in. You got electronically adjustable reach and rake on the steering wheel, which is, I think, only available on the 75th anniversary edition. I think all the other ones are manually adjustable, and the same thing as with the seats. I believe it's only available on the 75th anniversary edition. But other than that, it's quiet, it's content. I'm on a city road in London, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this car. I absolutely love it. Land Rover, please send me one. Thank you in advance. It's coming up to my birthday next week. Be a nice birthday gift. Anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful car. It drives nicely. I drove it on the highway earlier. It was very smooth. It's got the radar cruise control, which is great. It's fantastic. It works very well. You can adjust how far or how near you want to be to the car in front of you, and it adapts accordingly. It's a really beautiful car. It's not a farmer's car anymore, and I think that is the best part about it. That not only is it not only can farmers, it's capable for farms or for 4x, it's extremely capable for those kind of roads, but it's also a civilized car, a very comfortable car, easy to drive, easy to maneuver. It's just a great car all around. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.